The beast. Here's my man George. What's happening, little brother?
Good morning to you, my friend.
How are you, my friend? Everything going all right? So give us the whole grandma story. And this is my man Georgie. You know, Georgie lives in Jersey. He's my brother. He came out here to do Comic-Con, and one of my friends brought him a fucking 10-strength cookie. So take it from there, George.
I actually got a whole bag of goodies. It was a bunch of brownies, a bunch of stuff. And I'm a lightweight because I'm from Jersey. So I put a couple in the freezer just for a rainy day. And I had some at my friend's house. And so I took it out of her house the other day. And I was bringing it home. But when I left, her daughter was selling candy. So I put a bunch of candy from the school, put it in the same bag. I was really tired. I came home staying with my grandmother. So I put the bag down, and then next thing you know, I forgot her newspaper. And my grandmother, she's got a routine. She's got to read her paper, El Diario, every day. She goes to bingo twice a week, and she drinks a lot of tea. So I went, put the bag down, went to the car, I got the newspaper. I didn't think anything of it. I went to bed. I wake up the next morning, I see the candies all stacked nice. The newspaper was red. I'm saying, wait a second, where's that cookie? So now I'm looking through the refrigerator. I take everything out of there. I'm going through every shelf. I went through everything. So I got up at 6 that morning because I had to be in at work early. So now we're talking about 8:30 in the morning. I have to pick my daughter up to take her to school. And I'm looking at my grandmother, and she's like hanging half off the bed. So now I'm shaking her, and she's screaming at me, "Don't touch me! Don't touch me!" I'm like, oh my God, what's wrong with her? I'm looking at her, and she's got that dazed sort of look. And now I'm like, where is the cookie? Did you put the groceries away? Where is the cookie? And so she's looking at me, and she's so incoherent, I didn't know what was going on. I mean, so I'm looking at her, and I'm like, did you eat the cookie? So she's talking to me in half Spanish and half Martian. And I don't know what she's saying. And then she starts saying, escribe, escribe.
Which means so write it out.
I'm looking for, which means write it down, write it, so she could read it. And so I go and I get a big piece of cardboard, and I write in like 2-inch letters, did you eat the cookie? She looks at me, and she smiles, and she points to her mouth, and then she passed out. And I'm like, oh, my God. Now, I had already gone through, like I said, the cabinets, the refrigerator, the garbages. All of a sudden, I look, she's got this little, like, wastebasket next to her bed. And, you know, there's a couple of tissues in there, whatever, I don't know. So I look in there, and there it is. And this was the one cookie, there was no markings on it. It was just a wrapper. It didn't say what it was, you know? So I pick up this wrapper, and I smell it, and I'm like, she ate the whole fucking cookie. Now, you know, I can't eat a whole cookie. If I eat a whole cookie, I'm done. I'm done for a month. My grandmother's 91. She weighs 85 pounds. He's laying there. So now I'm figuring she ate this cookie between 11 and 12. So now I got.
And this is Monday night, really, right? This is Monday night when she ate the cookie.
This was Monday night. Yeah, Monday night. So now I'm a little frantic. I got to get my daughter to school. I got to get to work. I got a lot of shit on my plate. So now the phone starts ringing. I got to call my sister. I gotta, cop to what happened because I don't know what to do. I call my cousin. She's like, well, just let her sleep it off. You know what? She deserves to get high. She hasn't picked up a drink in 40 years. She hasn't smoked a cigarette. She smoked 3 packs of Pall Mall Reds and probably a half a bottle of scotch. When she put it down, she put it down. That's 40 years ago. And we always wanted to get a higher drug, remember?
Yeah, we've always tried to smoke pot with her.
Never. You can't. Someone gave her champagne once at a wedding, and she had the lampshade on her head. She was doing the merengue. She was out of control. So now I'm looking at us now, everybody's like going, well, now I don't care that she got high. I mean, she deserves to get high after all these years. There's no doubt. But I'm worried about her getting out of bed to go to the bathroom. You know, you start seeing shit. You trip from that stuff.
Especially her. She's never gotten high.
So now I even called the neighbor. I'm like, listen, I'm going to leave the door open. Just check on her every couple hours. Make sure she's not sprawled out somewhere. So she's sleeping there with the cat, and I got like a cane because she needs help walking. I got a cane on one side of the bed, a cane on the other side, just in case, you know, she tried to, get off the bed. So so I popped in probably 11:30, I think. I try to wake her up again. You all right? She's like, make me kafati, he says to me. So I'm looking, she's got cotton mouth, they got a gallon of water next to her, anything, to keep her, So anyway, so I popped in 2 or 3 times. And every time I walked her, she wanted a cup of tea. So I made 1 cup and I just left it near there. She never touched it. So now about 5:30 I pass by, my cousin's there. I'm like, what's going on? She's up. So she slept from 12. She woke up 5 the next day. I don't know how many hours that is, but that's what, 18
hours? That's 17 hours. Yeah, that's a lot of fucking hours.
18 hours she was knocked out. So she brought us some Hiram's, the hot dog place in Jersey. So she's sitting there, and she's got mustard from under her nose all down her house dress, and she's just grinning. She never ate something so good. So she waxed the hot dog out. So I told my cousin, what's going on? She's like, I don't know. I didn't wake her up. She was mopping at 5:30 with 2 mops. I don't think she could stand up.
Oh, my God, George.
So, yeah, so...
how'd it go last night?
Back to work.
How'd it go last night?
So so I said to her, what did you dream about? She's like, I don't feel good. I said, don't worry about it. I go, what did you dream about? She says, I dreamt like I was in a plane and I jumped out without a parachute. And I just kept falling. She's like, I think I have to go to the doctor. And I go, listen, I think we better wait 30 days just in case you got a drop of urine in there. I don't want anything coming up.
She's coming definitely back positive. Poor fucker. So how's she doing today, George? How's she doing today?
Well, listen, I got 2 days worth of newspapers. It looks like they moved. And I actually heard her about 7 o'clock this morning speaking English to the cat. So, but she's still not up, So, as of now, I think she might be in good shape. I think after 32 hours, I think the ride might be coming to an end with her. I don't know. But when I left at 9:30, about 9:15, she was still curled up in that same
fetus position.
The fetal position. The diaper's as big as Kardashian's ass right now. She's a little woman. I'll tell you, she filled that diaper like a champ.
How long has she had the diaper for, George? I never knew her with the diaper.
I don't know. I didn't know till yesterday when I said, geez, you got a big ass. It's got to be a diaper or something. I don't know. George, she wrapped a blanket around her. I don't know.
George, tell these people how much we love Grandma, how much fun she is. What would you do without your fucking grandma?
She'll break your chops with the best of them. She reads the newspaper every day. She watches the news. She doesn't understand any of it. But you talk politics with her, and she will take a stand even though she has no idea what she's talking about.
No idea. She hates Obama.
She hates Castro. I know that.
Oh, she fucking hates Castro.
Chavez.
She fucking hates Castro. She says that Castro was a punishment that Cuba worked up to deserve because it was too crazy. They were like, that was a crazy place. That was a punishment for all the bad things they did. Which you have to really think about.
She loves Bush. You gotta say Bush. She loves Bush. She hates Clinton. But when she became a citizen in like 93 or 4, I was Clinton, whatever Clinton was president. She got that letter saying that she's a citizen. She's got that on the wall. That's the only thing she likes about Clinton. He wrote her that letter, But yeah, she's insane. So
George.
now I got to go to work now, and I got to hope, she's okay. I still don't know. But I'll tell you, I put a bunch of Halloween candy, and I told her don't touch it. And sometime during the night, she broke into those little mini Snickers. There's shit all over. There's wrappers like she's fucking 10 years old. It's everywhere.
Well, remember when we used to
I don't know what
smoke
the
pot
moral
when
of
we
the
were
story
kids?
is keep the cookies away from grandma.
Keep your cookies away from fucking grandma. Remember when we were